Hey everyone, it's NHL Afternoon Supports. We're back in the video, and today we're talking about the Eastern Conference wild card race is tight. Yes, it's tight. We're looking at what's happening. It's total opposite of last year. Last year, by this time, or even beforehand, we already knew who were the top three in the Metro, the top three in the Atlantic, and the two wild card holders there, number one and number two. The thing is, basically, it's wide open, the wildcard spots. Yes, 1 through 3 for the Metro and Atlantic is pretty much set. Carolina, New Jersey, and the Rangers, those set. Boston, Toronto, and Tampa Bay, those set too. But if you look at what we have, it's quite interesting at this moment. This wild card race that we have in the Eastern Conference. Like I said, last year we basically knew. Oh, well, this team's making it. I think it was the Capitals and the who were the other ones? Penguins, I think it was. Capitals and Penguins, something like that. I don't know. I forget, but something close to that extent. And we knew that for most of the year, or it was Capitals and Bruins or something like that. I forget. But if you look at what we have, the first wildcard spot right now is Florida, who owns 64 points of the season right now, and Pittsburgh is at 63 points in the wildcard. Tied with the Islanders for 63 points. Washington is at 62 points. Buffalo is at 60 points. The Red Wings are 60 points, and I also added Ottawa, which you never know, is at 58 points. So you look at this, and those 7 teams, there's 2 spots open. Who's going to make it? It's going to be a battle to the very end of the season because this is not a tight, this is not, already made up. Already, what's going to happen. This is, going to be a tight race to the very end. Florida, obviously not having the season they wanted, but the better as of late, as we know where they are now. So if you look, Florida has 60 points, okay? 60 games played. Florida has 60 games played, and they'll have 64 points. Pittsburgh has 55 games played, and they have 63 points. They've not been the best lately, though. They lost 2 in a row now, but they're where they are. 5 games. They have this 5 games in hand over the Panthers at this point. You look at the Islanders, trouble. Matthew Barzal out indefinitely now with a upper body injury or lower body, one of those, and he's out indefinitely. So they got 59 games played, 63 points. That's the problem, trying to hold that spot and trying to be competitive to the very end. And then look at Washington, who's been owning that second wild card spot or first one for quite most of the season. They are on a 4-game losing streak. They have 58 games played, 62 points. And you look at Buffalo, which is very interesting. They have 54 games played, 28 wins, 22 losses, 4 overtime losses, 60 points. So they have a chance to just, even if they win 3 or 4 of these, they have a chance to get right back in the wildcard hunt. They do. They're right there. And if you look at Detroit, the same situation occurs there for them too. Detroit is right there, ready to take Florida, Pittsburgh, and New York Islanders. They're right there. They could do it. And you look at Ottawa, they're not too far behind. 58 points in 56 games. So they also have a chance here to, if they get hot, there's a very much of a chance they could try to get that second wildcard spot or first, if they please to. So we'll see what happens. Very interesting what we have. Any winning streaks we have this right now? We have Carolina, a 3-game winning streak. New Jersey on a 2-game winning streak. 4-game winning streak for Boston. 1-game winning streak for Florida. 2-game winning streak for Buffalo. That's good news to see there. For losing streaks, we're talking about any major losing streaks. Instead of the Capitals on a 4-game losing streak, Pittsburgh lost 2. We know that. And yeah, that's really what we have. We don't have any two major losing streaks at all here. Who are trying to make the wild card hunt. Yes, they cut off Philadelphia. If you think about Philadelphia for a second too, Philadelphia has 58 games played, 56 points. So they don't have the games in hand though, but they all have 56 points. So, I didn't add them. That's why I went to Ottawa. I'm like, oh, let me just stop at Ottawa, and that's what we have. So we'll see what happens. It's really interesting to see who do you think could do it. I think Buffalo or the Red Wings have a good chance to move themselves up there. The question is, can they win those games? Yes, you have those games in hand, but you gotta win those games. Most of the games, as much as you can. And if they do win those games, they have a chance to be right in that wild card spot. Not in the hunt, that spot. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, you see the Panthers have 64 points and they have 60 games played, so they don't have any games in hand right now. They have a lot of games played. More than the usual. Look at the usual. 55, 56, 56, 56, 57, 55, 60 themselves at 55. 59 is the Islanders, 58, 54, 55, 56, 58, 56, 57. I went off the board there. You don't see the rest of them now, but that's the rest of the Eastern Conference. So, in general, we see the most played games this year in the Eastern Conference right at this moment is the Florida Panthers. They have the most games played in the National Hockey League, actually, more than the Western. They have no 60 games played in the Western Conference. The closest to it is San Jose with 58 games, and then Anaheim with 57. So 60 games played. There you go. So we'll see what happens. Definitely, they need to hold it if the Panthers can, but watch out for Buffalo and watch out for the Red Wings to see where they go at this point. So thank you for watching. If there's any Shark News supports, please like the video, hit the bell and all that stuff. March 3rd, yes, it's coming up fast. It's the NHL trade deadline. Yes, more videos coming out. And tomorrow at 6 o'clock, Vaslav Kavarkov video, where he could go, 6 teams that he could go to. So check out that video too, as more trade deadline videos coming out about what's going to be happening, and also the trades coming out too. Not just where could these players go, but also trades too when they happen. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.